So this is what I see in the divine names Jew and Hebrew. Remember, Jewish equals Jesus. Jesus was Jewish, but look, both end in the famous W, which equals I am. And then Hebrew ends in a double I am, 23. And then the fronts both equal 15. Okay, divide by 3. So I see the great I am, 23, getting the last word, the last letter, literally, in the word Jew. Jesus was a Jew. The great I am, the great I am came and dwelt among us, and he was a Jew. W, I am. Okay, Hebrew ends in W, I am, and has the famous R-E in front of it. Another I am. And then I'm amazed at the fact that this H-E-B in front, an H plus a B equals a J, to perfectly match what's at the front of the word Jew. Okay, so all stardom seems to be on the famous W and the famous 23 ending I am. Okay, Jesus said, I am, the King of the Jews. And you study that title on the cross, and it just occurred to me that I can now I can solve that title now that I see the great I am in all this. And we know that I am is at the center of King. And we know that the King equals Jesus, and that it also equals the word Jewish. So, but now let's go higher and say, so the King of the, this is so cool because of the equals love. The King of the Jews. So how does this thing overall stack up now? So you got your +2 from here, and then you have, oh my, yeah, it works perfectly. Now the grand title, Jesus, the King of the Jews, overall parallels Jesus, parallels Messiah, parallels I am, with the overall offset. You take the grand total, divide it by 3, the remainder is 2. That's how it works. And because all these words divide by 3, and the word King, with I am at the center, declares that Jesus is the I am, okay? The great eternal King of the Jews. So the divides by 3, of and the divided by 3. Jews now divides by 3 because the S perfectly gets married with the W to make 42. So let's get the grand offset. This is exciting. Now I can solve the King of the Jews that we just did it. So 15 plus 42 is 57. That's 3 points higher than love. I'll add that to 33 to make 90. This plus love is 144. Oh my gosh. 144 plus 18 equals 162 perfectly. That equals triple love, which equals the Holy Ghost. Good night. So I testify by the living God, this is an official equation, as official can be. The King of the Jews equals I am. The great I am, the great title of God, the Father, Jesus Christ, Son, the great I am, plus triple love for the three of them. God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And the Holy Ghost equals triple love, equals 162. Triple love. And I'll bet you we can easily find those 3 love components. I really don't see that being hard. Isn't that amazing? So the King of the Jews equals I am love, love, love. And remember, Christ equals I am love, because remember the obvious. And we've seen this in many words that equal Christ, like power. There's your half love at the center of Christ, flanked another half love. So love is at the dead center of Christ, and then 20 plus 3 is the great I am. C plus T is 3 plus 20 is I am. Christ equals I am love. Okay, Christ equals I am love. The King of the Jews equals I am love, love, love. Bang, done, solved. There it is. And you can find those 3 loves. So remember, here's the I am at the center of the word King. If you wanted, you could pick off the W in the word Jews, but this is irresistible that it's at the center of the word King, and that every other word, in fact, the pair of letters that flanks this divides by 3. So you have 18 flanking. This is 33, 33, 21. This is 57, okay? Like I said, 90 plus, now we're going to find the 3 loves, okay? I really don't see it being hard. Take this to be love number 1. And what do we want to do next? 42 needs a 12 points. We can't get that from that. Oh yeah, here's just the first way I see. Take the S. Here's the G, E, W, S. There's love number 2. The rest equals love number 3. Yes, J, K equals 21 plus this the equals love number 2. So we have KJ 21 plus the is love. The plus of, same numbers, is another love. And then this G, E, W, S equals love number 3. That's just one way of doing it, of many, I'm sure. But there you go. Finally, now I have solved to my satisfaction the great title of Jesus on the cross. Here is Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. Equals I am plus love, love, love. So what is that official number? Love, love, love. It equals the Holy Ghost equals 162. Okay, very famous number. And then I am is 23. So for the record books, what is that precisely? That is 185 as a number. Okay. But it's what it means and the declaration and the breakdown, okay, that is most important. Okay. The King of the Jews equals 185 equals I am, love, love, love. And triple love equals the Holy Ghost, which is another awesome thing there. Amazing. I am, love, love, love. And that's the title that was written over his head when he died on the cross. It was written on a signboard. Like, I love solving all these things. Like, sign equals I am God. Okay, there's your I am. It's the same letters as the word sing. Okay, I am God. Okay, specifically a signboard. Okay, we know that that ends in I am, 23. And then specifically it would have been made of wood. Well, it starts with W, which equals I am. So in all those words regarding the title of Jesus on the cross, and it was written in Hebrew and Greek and Latin. Latin equals the I am. Hebrew ends in I am, and Greek contains RE, which is I am. Well, yeah, Greek is a double I am. Like, it's so obvious how all these languages, I saw this before. Okay, Greek is 23 plus 23. It's a double I am. It's the exact same phenomenon. The exact same number is the word hero, which is a double I am. Jesus, the ultimate hero. And a bunch of others like Uber. So Greek is double I am. Latin is the I am. And Hebrew ends in double I am and has 15. So it's very obvious how all these spellings glorify the great I am. Okay, Jesus Christ, God the Father, and the Holy Ghost. The King of the Jews. There he is. So I am. So now let's look a little closer now. I could run this through the computer, but so how many letters we got? We got 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 8. So the dead center of that is right there. If you were to go from left to right. The King of the Jews. Of, and then, yeah, that's 21, and the TG would, they're putting it together. And the HN and the E would make a multiple of 3. That's clever. And then the J knits together with the K to make 21. The E and the E, I always like making multiples of 3, 10. Okay, 33. And then the H and the W is we get 23. That's mind-blowing. Okay. Well, that was satisfying. We pushed for that one, and it was worth it. Fascinating. The King of the Jews. The King of the Jews. It's too obvious. It's too obvious, because King has I am at the dead center, and every other word divides by 3 to maintain offset. We saw the same thing earlier today with John the Baptist, John the Divine, Saint John the Divine. The word John is very similar to what God ordained in the word king. Okay, and of course John the Baptist is very much rewarded in heaven. He's like a king reigning with Christ forever. But it's the same design. There's your I am at the dead center, flanked in 24 no less, divides by 6, just like the KG in king. Furthermore, look at the parallelism between John and king. You know, the +2 over here differs from 3 by this, the +1 over here differs from 3 by that. In both cases, John is 3 higher. Okay, but it's very obvious. It's just perfect 3's offset. J 3 from there, N 3 from there, and look, an I differs from 1 from an H, and N from 1 from an O. Okay, so it's very obvious what God is doing mathematically. The same thing in the word king as he is with the name John. Okay, John the Baptist, heralding the king. John the Apostle, the best friend of the king that recorded his life in the Gospel of John and the book of Revelation. Okay, John King, well, what's at the center of both words? I am, the great I am, the great title of God, 23. Okay, so with that as our foundation, every other word divides by 3. 33, 33, 21, Jews. It's all very good and perfect. Okay. Look at all the 33s in there, in fact. The is 33. The is 33. JW is 33. If you want an SE is 24, you need 9. You could have taken that I if you just want to keep shooting for 33s and then a KGO is another 33. You can get so many 33s in there, and then finally the FN parallels I am. It's just like screaming out the Trinity. But to me, it truly highlights this word king. He is the great I am. He is the eternal king. And now we know today, not just of cultured Jews only, but of all believers in him as the Messiah, Jews and Gentiles alike. It would be interesting to take a look at the words Gentile, and you can find I am in there. And let's see what else we find in those words. It's in lovely symmetry, in fact. The I-N. The same I-N that's at the center of king is in symmetry in the word Gentile. Okay. Christ came for all. Cool. All right, well, let's keep... that was an awesome solve. The King of the Jews solved. And so now I'm looking at other words in here for...